I need to work on mine, you know. I'm low on points because I keep getting so. I'm gonna get Champions League. Ain't Champions League.
Drop a like in the next 5 seconds if you play on a PS4 or an Xbox controller. Yo, what's up, boys? If you guys do want to support me, all you have to do is use code SHOT in the item shop if you want, and yeah, that'll. Got him. Whoa. Drop a like in the next 5 seconds if you play on a PS4 or an Xbox controller. Yo, what's up, boys? If you guys do want to support me, all you have to do is use code SHOT in the item shop if you want, and yeah, that'll support me a lot. I appreciate you guys. Peace out.
137 death less than
237, I mean.
Damn, assault's going crazy. So has 30 points and no has 20.
Every time the girl hear my song, yeah, tell her right into my home. She shake her ass through the eye roll. Got a skinny thong like a tide roll. I be blowing up like some pyro. You call the Kyruup.
Alright, where are we dropping? Let's see, lonely. Welcome. I never try using the pickaxes in that slot. It's something different. I like it, it's good. I like it, good. I actually did all that just to get up here. Why did I have push to talk right here? I'm tweaking. That's push to talk. Oh! Freak. Holy. Oh. We chillin'. I gotta get my points back. I reset them, bitches. Not actually reset them, but like I went down to like 100 points because I told my friends to sell all my games. Just let people kill me. No, what? 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 Bro, what? That's retarded. I just lost all my points again. Like, what was the point of that? It's just to lose all my points. Wow, I don't even want to play fucking arena anymore. This shit is annoying. I'm just gonna lose all my freaking points. That's right.
Yo, what's up guys, Max here and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be focusing on how to get better at solos in arena mode. From the amount of support on the recent arena mode tutorials I've made, it is clear that you guys like these types of videos, and today I want to focus purely on the solo side of arena, which in theory should help you guys a ton. By the way, if you haven't seen my other how to get better at arena mode videos, which I made before the season 10 update, make sure you watch them, as there's still plenty of useful stuff in there. And it should definitely help help you improve and do better in arena mode and scrims. Those videos will be in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. The tips and tricks I cover in this video will ultimately be focused on solos, but most of these tips can easily be transitioned into trios in arena, so it is worth the watch. Also, if you want to know the 3 best tips which don't require you to be amazing at the game to do well in arena mode, make sure you watch until the very end of the video, as they are really valuable and don't require you to be of a certain skill level. You'll see what I mean if you make it to the end, so make sure you do that. Anyways, one last thing before we begin, with the new season coming out a few days ago, make sure you guys use the code MAXGamer7 in the item store if you are looking to buy something, as it would help me out a lot and it would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado though, let's get right into the video. So the first thing we're going to have to talk about today is the fact that arena mode has been completely reworked and everybody's points have been reset. So for the first few days or weeks it will be easy for you guys to get into the mid and some of the higher divisions. With that being said though, the lobbies will be a bit unstable for the first week or 2 of the season, as literally everybody was downgraded to 0, and so the lobbies will consist of both people who are really good but haven't had time to play, and people who have just got the game and may have no idea what they're doing. So make sure you watch out for that. I don't think the bus fare should be too high by the time you get into divisions 4 or 5, but after that it will start going up, and gradually it will take away a decent amount of points every single game. So after a few days or weeks of this video being out, I'm not sure how long, but you guys will probably be able to get into the higher divisions, as I was saying, where you will get some good and some great players who are probably of a similar skill level to you. And that's when you should focus on landing in places that are a little more quiet and going for end games and wins instead of playing it like a buff. And now let's get into the tips for the tougher arena games and scrims I was originally going to tell you about before Season 10 came out. So starting off, I'm actually going to be covering how important it is that you warm up before playing in arena mode or scrims. I also need to add that it's most important you do that when you're about to play solos, because you have to rely on yourself as you've got no teammates to help you. It is really good to go through a couple courses such as aiming, editing, and possibly just free building in your own block. Trust me when I say this guys, it really will help you a lot when you get into an arena game. When you're properly warmed up, everything will just feel much smoother in game, and I guarantee that within no time you guys will be hitting your shots and editing with good speed. A pro I recently saw doing free builds for warming up to play arena is SES, the World Cup solo champion for Fortnite. From what I was able to see, it helps him out greatly, and you guys should definitely try it for yourself to become more consistent in game. The next thing I will be talking about is how important it is to land at a place that isn't too hot of a drop but still provides a decent amount of loot. This is a crucial thing you have to think about when playing solos, as you don't need to go to a place too stacked up with loot because you don't have any teammates to split it with. So anything that provides a decent amount of materials and maybe has a vending machine nearby should be good. I'll give you important it is to land at a place to see it helps him out greatly, and you guys should definitely try it for yourself to become more consistent in game. The next thing I will be talking about is how important it is to land at a place that isn't too hot of a drop but still provides a decent amount of loot. This is a crucial thing you have to think about when playing solos, as you don't need to go to a place too stacked up with loot because you don't have any teammates to split it with. So anything that provides a decent amount of materials and maybe has a vending machine nearby should be good. I'll give you guys an example. A spot I've been absolutely in love with recently is Viking Mountain. The place has a good amount of loot and the vending machine spawn nearby, which is pretty decent. It's also near the outskirts of the map, so it's not really populated, which is also great because I like going for placement and endgame most of the time. And that actually brings me on to the main reason why it's good to land in unpopular places. Basically, landing in smaller towns or locations on the map will allow you to stay alive for longer and have much better items more consistently, as it does eliminate some of the RNG aspect of the game and lets you get those valuable placement points much easier. Ideally, you should have around 1 to 3 places you're comfortable landing in, just in case one of the places is first on the map or a hot drop, so that you have a little backup you can go to, which should really be on the opposite side of the map. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to talk about the current meta in terms of your loadout in arena mode, and that should help you do much better in solos. Basically, heals and the most important they will have no time to use it. Apart from that, all you really need is an AR and a shotgun. The combat is, in my opinion, way better than the pump right now, as it is just so versatile. Finally, if you're ever lucky enough to get a power weapon like a heavy sniper or a rocket or grenade launcher, you can carry that as your third slot and it will give you a massive boost. Alright, the next thing I'll be talking about today is something really important that you need to incorporate to your game. As you all know, the two most exciting parts of arena games are probably the early and the end game. But the mid game is usually players just warming up and making sure they have the best loot possible to try and go for the win. It is also the part of the game that is least action-packed, so many players just get bored and frustrated that they don't have anybody to kill, and they decide to rush people. I'm sorry, but that is just not the way forward. Whatever you do, don't be one of those psychos that take dogfights, as it could potentially cost you the game. It is very important that you don't just go for points from kills in arena and focus on placement instead. There's absolutely no point of taking 50-50s when you haven't even made it to top 25, as it will just make you constantly lose points.
Console versus PC. It's the classic debate, ladies and gentlemen, that dates back further than Fortnite. Ooh. But within the game's community, this feud, guys, just continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Many pros are now moving over to keyboard and mouse, and that raises yet another question. Should I switch to? Well, in this video, we're going to give you all the info you need about which one you should be using to reach your maximum potential. And by the end of the video, hey, you should have a... Another question. Should I switch to? Well, in this video, we're going to give you all the info you need about which one you should be using to reach your maximum potential. And by the end of the video, hey, you should have a solid understanding of which fits you the best. But before we get started, Pro Guys has a small announcement to make. Hey, we're adding a ton of new features to our site, which include 1. Exclusive guide videos for our Pro members every single day. 2. Pro Pass now grants access to all games such as League of Legends, Smash Brothers, CSGO, and Overwatch. More free coaching passes and points for InstaPro if you're a Pro member, so head on over to Pro Guys by clicking the link in the description below. With the Fortnite World Cup bringing Fortnite's competitive scene front and center, well, many players are wanting to improve more than ever. I mean, even my grandmother's getting better. Don't hate, she's probably better than you. Woo! Okay, anyways, your setup and equipment is a great place to start. Okay, so why do so many players think that keyboard and mouse are superior? And why do some pros refuse to switch? Well, we're going to be going over all the pros and cons, and we're going to find out which makes the most sense for you to use specifically. So, before we get started, make sure to grab your favorite snack, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, so obviously, most people think that the keyboard and mouse players have the advantage, okay? After all, almost everyone that qualified for the World Cup was on a keyboard and mouse. But why? Well, the most obvious thing is to look at is speed. On a keyboard and mouse, you can just move from point A to point B much faster because your speed is basically as fast as your hand moves, not how high your sensitivity is. It's actually as quick as your arm moves. On PC, you have an entire range of motion starting at your arm, where you perform the big 180-degree flicks all the way down to the minor wrist adjustments. That means you can play on a much lower sensitivity and still be able to flick. Just make sure your mouse pad is big enough. The limits of your aiming really are just how good your hands are, not how strong the aim assist is. Now, don't get me wrong, sensitivity matters on the mouse, but not quite as much as on a controller. Savage is an absolute monster. Granted, he definitely spent years and years perfecting that aim. That took a lot of practice, but it's still nuts just to see how good some people can get. But nevertheless, that's a vital part of aiming, guys, where consoles are just kind of lacking. Well, you can just crank up your sensitivity a ton, but that'll just make it really tough to precisely build an aim. So you don't want to do that. Try looking up your favorite pro sensitivity and then set it to what they're playing on. That should help a lot. Although, mine aren't actually the best for tracking at first. Most pro players do have really solid tracing, but that takes a while to develop. All the other platforms have aim assist, right? Which makes it really easy to have smooth aim. Even mobile players can play pretty well with an automatic weapon because it doesn't require too much aim.
Alright, the next is keybinds. Okay, so on a standard computer keyboard, right, there are 110 keys, which means you have a potential of 110 keybinds, plus all the keys in your mouse. And some of you guys, like, some of your mouses are just ridiculous. Like, some of them are, like, bigger than my car, alright? Like, why is your mouse so big, bro? Like, seriously, I can't even see you. You're hiding behind your mouse. Anyways, you're probably not going to be using all the keybinds in the first place, but it's still a lot more than console. What really makes this so advantageous is that they're easy to reach. You don't even have to take your fingers off of any important keys to hit the other keybinds, which also makes building a lot easier. Controllers do have enough to have every command field, but some of them are just really cumbersome to reach. Okay, so one big problem in most competitive games is that you actually have to take your hands off of the movement keys to hit something else, which actually can be a huge problem. On a keyboard, this rarely happens, making it much better for quick building. Weapon switching is actually really tough on a console because you have to remove your hands. But we're gonna give this one the keyboard and mouse. Alright, so now we've got controller. And you might be surprised how many benefits it actually has. They're actually really not terrible. That's why we see some pro players deciding to just play with the controller on their PC because it's good enough. It really is. Going back to ground zero might not be an option for pros, but maybe it can be for you. So, the first thing we have is the obvious one, aim assist, the infamous L2 spam. It's been nerfed a bit, but it's still pretty overpowered. You might have seen those clips of pro players L2 spamming from a few hundred meters away and hitting every single headshot. Due to the inherent disadvantages of a console, there's a need for some extra aim assist, right? Which actually makes it really solid for tracing enemies. It's been debated whether or not this makes aiming easier on controller, but it's something keyboard and mouse doesn't even have, so it's still a pro. Thank God they nerfed it. Thank God. Another thing is 360-degree movement. Obviously, a joystick can move in an entire circle of direction, meaning you can move in way more directions than on a keyboard, where you can only move in 8. That makes movement much smoother on a controller. Razor X is a great example of this. He is so good because he's able to move so smoothly around his build.
Honestly, there are things everyone can do to help protect their sexual health.
Talk to a healthcare provider to find out about all your HIV prevention options.
Because honestly, our health is worth protecting.
We have daily arguments about watching local news. It is always the same thing every single night. We had been considering cutting the cord for a long time, but it's rather intimidating. Robert didn't want to give up the local television channels.
I had no idea that I could stream live.
Clean. Well, this is debatable, and it really does come down to your preferences. Okay.
Yo guys, CodeLife here. So in today's video of Fortnite Pro Player Updates, I'm going to be explaining all of Tfu's new Fortnite settings, new keybinds, and new peripherals, and much more that he's currently playing with in Season 10. Literally guys, everything will be covered in this video, so if you all want to skip ahead to a specific part, then here are the timestamps on screen right now. Also guys, if you do enjoy this video, then be sure to drop a like on it, as it really would help me out and would be very much appreciated. As well as that guys, remember to have someone's supporter creator code selected in the Fortnite item shop. It could be Tfu's code, which is Tfu, my code, which is CodeLife, or any other creator's code. It's definitely worth doing guys, as it really is a great way to support your favourite creators when you do purchase skins. Now, by 1080, and it's because his monitor has G-Sync displays. I'll explain all of this to you guys in another video, as it can be a bit long-winded, but in short guys, I would only recommend you guys do this if you do have a 240Hz monitor that has G-Sync like Tfu does. For his brightness, Tfu's actually bumped it up to 1.0 since my last video on him. It was previously playing on 0.49. For his audio settings, he's got his music on 0, his sound effects on 0.67, his voice chat on 0.50, and his cinematics on 0. For Tfu's colorblind setting, he now has it set on Proton 05. He did previously have it set to Deuteron 05, but he's actually changed it to test to see if this colorblind setting helps him see players in the storm better. He could return back to Do 5 though in the future, but for right now he's just testing this new colorblind setting. If you guys are curious of why Tfue and many other pro players use these colorblind settings, well, be sure to check out the videos that I made that actually answer these questions. One video is a comparison of all of the colorblind settings in Fortnite, and the other lists all the benefits to using these colorblind settings. I'll have a link to those two videos in the description below. Next, we've got Tfue's game settings. Game settings, he has both his X and Y sense set to 0.100, his targeting sense set to 0.700, and his scope sense set to 0.550. Also for Tfue's mouse DPI.
Oh, yes! 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 Fuck.
He's got that set at 400, and his pollen rate is set at 500 Hz. Which for those that don't know is the highest pollen rate for his mouse.
Hello.
For Tfue's Windows sense, he has that set on the default system.
None. Is that what you?
I'll hear from you if you want some.
Man.
I'm listening.
None. I was just calling to say what's up.
What'd you say?
I was calling to say what's up.
Yeah, I've been calling you. Why you don't be charging the phone, man?
The phone do be charged, it don't be ringing. It be acting retarded.
You gotta turn it on.
It be on every day.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Go check your settings, man. That's what I call it. Whatever. But anyway, ain't nothing wrong with that song. That's on brand. What else? Still got the sticker on the front of it.
Huh?
Still got the film on top that you fill up.
What'd you say?
It still got the film. It still got the stuff on top of it that you fill off.
Yeah.
And he has mouse acceleration turned off.
So what happened to I heard y'all got jumped?
I ain't get jumped.
I heard you got whooped out.
Never. I didn't get hit.
So y'all let Twine get whooped out and then nothing?
Man. I didn't do it, see. They went back over there to fight them. I stayed home. I wasn't trying to get in on that stuff.
They went back over there?
Yeah. Antoine, Grandma, and Sean went back over there. I stay home. I ain't trying to get in on that stuff.
I get you. So what ended up happening?
No, we were just walking down the street playing basketball. Coming from the right. We was coming from a wreck, and then we had walked down the street, and then they was asking us where we was from, and Antoine had said that he was from Harvard, and then we kept walking after that, didn't do nothing, and then when we got to the corner, we was walking, and then they ran down there. We was still walking though, and then they was talking about they was going to store us, and then as soon as we crossed the street, they punched Antoine in the face, and then the dude punched Antoine. Sean was finna chase him. But when Sean turned around, he started running.
Oh, okay.
And then Antoine, Grandma and them came and got Sean and Antoine. And Sean went back over there to fight the one dude, but he ran in the house. So.
But I thought it was Sean's brother was with him.
Yeah, I know.
So why Sean's brother let them dudes do that and you know Sean was with y'all?
Mm-hmm.
That's why y'all can't be walking nowhere. That's why stay your ass in the house. Don't be going nowhere.
I'll now show you guys Tfu's updated
That's how
keybinds, then I'll
kids
explain
be
his
getting
new triple
shot
A
because
keybinds after that.
they somewhere and somebody always talking about they from another hood and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. Hey, you flops, your flops in this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright.
Alright.
That's all for Tfu's keybinds. Now let's take a look at how he sets up his triple edit keybinds. So for Tfu's triple edit keybinds, he has his first keybind set to his mouse button 4, his second keybind is bound to V, and his third keybind is actually the mouse wheel reset, which he has bound to his mouse wheel up. Those are how the triple edit keybinds work for those that didn't know. To set these up, it's actually really easy. I did a tutorial video on how to do this already, which I'll have a link to in the description below. However though guys, there is one problem with that tutorial. That tutorial is only for keyboards that do have software that come with them, such as the Logitech software, the Corsair software, and the Razer software, which at the time was relative to Tfu as he was using the Corsair K65. However, now though Tfu has actually switched his keyboard to the Ducky board, and this keyboard does not come with any software. So you guys are probably thinking, is Tfu still using the triple edit keybinds with his Ducky keyboard? And the answer is yes guys, he actually is. How Tfu has actually done this is he's installed some third-party software that pretty much remaps his keybinds to have the keybinds what I mentioned on screen.
Noah? Bye. I didn't even know my little cousin actually had what you call it. I thought he was just joking about him actually having a PlayStation. This kid really added me though. What's on the Fortnite item shops? So coming soon, Zapper Traps, Ugla. I get it. Let's see, is he online? Oh. Let me invite him. Let me appear up for her. I hear that's some different angles. Yeah. The sledge. It's getting mighty trash. Is this pickaxe hard? 500 V-Bucks. Or something. Yo, I want the madness skin to come back out so bad. Can you just please come back out? Holy! Get aggravated. Cause I need that back. That's from different angles. Hello? Hey, Noah. Noah. You can hear me? Can this man hear me? Yeah. Hello? Can you hear me? Alright. Yeah, this man really got a PlayStation. I did not believe him at all. Oh, Huh? What about my computer? Yeah. That is my family. Alright. This game is at Noah Monster 23. That's beyond me. The head is up from different angles. Alright. You want to talk to my mom or my sister? Yanni! Alright. Alright. Dang. man, he kicked me out the party like that. He told me to leave. I'm feeling some type of way. No, I'm playing. You know this. You think that you know shit. All this shit is coming, man. It's getting out of focus. Girl, you're not an angel. You. Oh, he invited me again. No, this. You think that you know shit. All this shit is coming. I wonder who throws it. Girl, you're not an angel. You. Oh, alright, guys. Y'all gotta win this game, though. Let's try. Try hard sweat mode. Man, this kid picked up a pistol. No, son. No. Oh, what the fuck? That was a pistol. Alright. Okay. Let me. Oh. Let me see. I haven't played on this since. Here, I want to try something. Xbox. What's good, y'all? It's the one, the only, the king, the legend, Kyruup, man. You know what it is. I gotta change my settings, man. Something slight, something difficult. Ain't none that different. All I do is just edit. Well, most of everything's different. I edit, I move. Different now. You know, King of R3 jump. You know what I'm talking about. Any person that's cracked use R3. No, I'm playing. Ooh, blue pump off the start. 130. Let me do this internet's our trash. Alright, so you see going with it. So I may do where I ain't gotta move my hands off the analog stick, man. That's how I be dying so much, cause I always gotta move my hand off the analog stick. Now I don't got to, cause I can move and jump and place traps at the same time, all just using one button, R. Well, R3. What's this? A silence of so pissed. This way, come here. Oh! No, I just died to Mojo Jojo. What the? What? Not playing. So you can see a lot of stuff is different, man. I just gotta get used to it. I'm gonna go downstairs now real fast. Oh. and just make sure they okay. I ain't got no beef with a bro and straight to the door. I'ma roll up that track. When they go and I step on the neck.